probably will not be able to afford a swear jar when I read you this story. You're not going to believe the insanity of this. And Ryan didn't remind us that we call it hollow. Yes, it is hollow. It's definitely an appropriate name. Ryan, I see you in the chat.
I was going to say Hino, Halo in name only.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So what if I were to tell you, Loki, imagine a new movie that's been announced. You may have already seen this. I have to give total credit to Salty Texas Sea because they did a thumbnail and I listened to a little bit, then I had to click away so I could experience it for myself. That's what I like to do. Imagine the scissoring hens and cheerleading and Fight Club and American Pie. Are you ready? Scissoring hens, Fight Club, cheerleaders, American Pie. The plot of this movie involves two unpopular queer high school senior girls who start a fight club with the goal of having sex with a cheerleader before they graduate. Io Edebiri from Dickinson and Netflix's Big Mouth have been cast in the lead alongside Rachel Sennott, Call Your Mother, who is co-writing the script with, I don't know who this person is. It must be earlier in the story. I copied and pasted this part of the synopsis. Anyway, blah, 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 we don't care. It's not clear which role Marshawn Lynch, who is a NFL football player known as Beast Mode, is going to be playing because he has been added. It's going to be made by MGM's Orion Pictures. Remember Orion? Orion Pictures?
I always called it Orion.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll call it Orion. Okay. Sorry, my copy and paste may not have been particularly great. Orion, it's going to be produced by Elizabeth Banks. Now, if you didn't know, Orion is back. MGM bought Orion, and they did that with the purpose of, quote, it's being relaunched by MGM, the intent focus to on features from underrepresented communities and authentic storytelling in film that amplifies underserved voices both on and off screen. So let's review. The plot: two unpopular queer high school senior girls who start a fight club to have sex with cheerleaders. What the F?
What?
What in the holy love of God? I know. I had to I kid you not. I don't say. This is literally a synopsis for this movie. Hollywood Reporter has it. It's not like it's some weird. I know a lot of the YouTube circles that we're in focus on just genre films. This is the kind of thing that will be popping up and we're like, where did this come from? How did I trust me? MGM, now owned by who? Loki? Who owns MGM?
Amazon.
So Amazon, through MGM, using Orion as their mouthpiece to pump up POC and underrepresented. Let's go back to the synopsis. Underrepresented. Oh God, my screens. Queer high school senior girls who start a fight club with the goal of to have sex with a cheerleader before they graduate. So we have Scissoring Hens, Fight Club, cheerleading, and American Pie. You get the new film called, are you ready? Bottoms. Bottoms.
Bottom feeders.
Oh, just.
I was out as soon as I heard Big Mouth.
Yeah, I know. Well, I thought of that too when I read the credits that they try to tout as though that's like a positive thing.
Yeah. At this point, that's like telling me something from a producer from a Disney film. Or QE.
Well, it's kind of where I was going with it. It's Amazon. Ryan's like, no, not college lesbians infesting the cinema screen. No, high school queer, full of woke bullcrap and lesbian orgies. So, yeah, they're not college. This is American Pie. So it's high school trying to get laid with cheerleaders. Yeah, there's your cast. There's your well-presented cast there. Yeah. This is the insanity that's coming to a theater at some point or another. I had to share Bottoms. But I thought of you as Scissoring Hens. Written by Scissoring Hens for Scissoring Hens.
That's right.
All right, so let's go back to chat and see. Jace is here. Jace, Halo probably. This show gets worse and worse, and it's fun how much they can fall every episode. Well, sure. But Jace, you have to admit, there were some high moments. There were moments that will live on.
What a fit. God, what a fit. When Pops messaged me and was like, we gotta get a clip of her losing her shit, he didn't even have to tell me what part.
You knew
I
exactly
immediately
what I was
knew
talking
what he was talking about. And I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this funny. We'll throw in a little music, a little sad. And all I did was sad music and pick the first one that came up, and I was like, oh, this is perfect.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
God.
Dave Reardon chimes in and says, "Hey, Dave, I am amused that she was able to remember all of her lines for that scene." Yes, thumbs up for that, Dave. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what they had to tell her to get her in the mood to film that. Trump got reinstated on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's all they had to
Yes.
say.
Yes. Oh wait, we need her to kick her feet. Alex Jones too.
Alex Jones too.
All right, so people are talking about bottoms. Jace is like, what the fark? And then this is stupid as fark in the farking fark. Trying to adhere to my no cursing rule. I appreciate the Norwegian effort there, my friend. Because I can't get my head around that. And again, talking about bottoms. The first rule of Fight Club was you do not talk about Fight Club. So how would that equate to picking up queer cheerleaders? I don't know, man. Listen, I'm the messenger of the quality of work that is coming out of Amazon through MGM through Orion. It's like a proxy movie. And then it is woke farking idiots get their way. Well, listen, their movie. I'll be there to fraud and shoid the heck out of it too, man. That's so ridiculously absurd. I don't know that I won't pay, so they won't let me have a screener of that nonsense. I assure you that. Awesome one popped in. He says, What? This show is about hardened soldiers. Ah! Wrong show, my friend. That is long, long gone.
You see, this is a show made in 2022.
Yes, they probably cut off her soy coffee and crumpets at snack table. Maybe. Hashtag blame Bezos for bottoms. Maybe. And bottom, sex with male or female cheerleaders. Well, it is implied female because they were queer. Let me just double check if it says female, because it may actually say that. They may have actually misgendered. No, it doesn't say. It just says cheerleader. Again, for those of you who missed it, bottoms. The plot is two unpopular queer high school senior girls who start a fight club with the goal to have sex with a cheerleader before they graduate.
Did you ever see that?
Tuesday
Did
night,
you ever see that Vice article about the all-women fight club?
I remember there being an all-women fight club article. I can't credit Vice, but if you say it was Vice, I'll take your word on it. I don't know that I can find it right this second, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
They covered themselves in makeup and made themselves look as unsightly as possible, and just basically had gay fight club.
Yeah, we're going to have to, we're going to have to just talk offline and figure out how to get the right kind of caricatures going for our Scissoring Hens line of merchandise. Because I think we're pretty well golden with this concept. It's not going to die anytime soon. You can get your Scissoring Hen shirt. You can get your Scissoring Hens. And the best part, I think it really doesn't even have to say anything. I think it's just having chickens, angry chickens with scissors. It just speaks to who we think you are, especially if they had like little tufts of hair. Because some of our chickens, for those of you who don't know, I have like close to like 40 chickens. Some of them will have like tufts of feathers, and so having them different colors, like a purple one. One that's we could have strawberry, a tribute to Strawberry Spartan, and have one that has like red feathers coming off the sides.
Ooh.
See, it's getting scissoring hens.
Scissoring hands.
This is a Vice video in defense of Fight Club, the Queer Femme Fight Club. Yeah, wait, 2018. I may have found the article for you. So there really was a Queer Femme Fight Club. So basically what we're admitting to here, through Ironcaster's help, for those of you that are needing to know. And before we get to it, let's make sure we get covered everything here. So if you want to know, let's see. Saw the Norseman today. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about Norseman. I should have read that better. Sorry. And the way they define queer, Awesome wants to know. It just means strange or different. I believe the word used to mean weird. Well, yeah, it used to be. Used to be. And Jason being one of the most bad movies of 2022. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So this is basically proving that it's really not this much of a stretch as we're making it out to be, gentlemen. It may just be more of like a documentary. Because there really is, or was, the Queer Femme. Oh, geez. What is Vice? It doesn't scroll. Hold on. Let's see.
Vice is being Vice.
I don't know, get rid of all that. The Queer Femme Fight Club channeling rage through wrestling. This is a 2018 Vice article. Whoa, that's why we have to get a picture of that. Look at those scissoring hens, Loki. I don't need to see all that. That's not bad for my eyes.
No.
They made a documentary about it.
The inspiration behind Bottoms came from Vice, is what I heard Ironcaster say, and I believe him now.
No.
Yeah.
By the way,
No
this
more.
was
No
founded.
more.
It's called Femme Feral. Femme Feral, a feminist fight club that combines protest, performance, and noise punk to ear-splitting, rib-cracking effect. It was founded by a London-based artist and PhD researcher. Yes, sure. Of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah, there you go, folks. It's more documentarian than we thought it was. That's all. That's all. It's like a docu-comedy. Is there such a thing as a docu-comedy?
I'm sorry to tell you that.
And there's docudramas.
Yeah. Right? And I'm not playing